I come from the University of Doha for Science and Technology, and at every graduation, I always...
Welcome along, Dr. Rosie Bateson. Happy to have you on the podcast here at Doha Women Forum. You're the Dean of the College of General Education at the University of Doha for Science and Technology. Now, this isn't traditionally a route that women were taking some years ago. Of course they were, but not in the way that they are today. What is it like now? Is it something that's flourishing as a option for women?
Absolutely. Studies in STEM disciplines, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, have traditionally in the past been perceived as something that mostly male students will go for. But today, technology is changing everything. It is changing the way we learn, the way we work, the way we implement various processes in action, and it no longer requires the muscle that used to be a precondition in the past to do a certain job, because now all you need to do is press a button.
Yes, and now that we've moved on, we are where we are in life. You look at it, but it's inconceivable, really, to think that it's not something that's because women could be equally good at, if not better. Anyway.
Very much so, very much so. I come from the University of Doha for Science and Technology, and at every graduation, I always marvel at the fact that just as many women walk across the stage as men. And in fact, female students scoop all of the prizes and all of the outstanding academic achievement awards. They are just as talented and they perform just as well as their male counterparts.
Yeah, and this is not a whim. It's not a passing fad. This is actually life now. This is the new reality.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Well, look, what I'd like you to do, Dr. Rosie, if you would please, if you could select a question from our bowl, and we're going to go to the wall of impact, and we'll try and find that question. If you could take that for me and hand that to me. Can you reach it? Little awkward. Thank you. Just anyone, please. Thank you so much. Oh, what have we? Thank you. Thank you very much. We should have thought that through a little bit. All right, so let me just see. Up there. So this is a question, it looks like, from Ishal. Ishal, wherever you are, Ishal, welcome to Doha Women's Forum. And it says, what skills should young women focus on developing to thrive in the future workplace? So what skills should young women focus on developing to thrive in the future workplace? This question from Ishal.
Hello, Ishal. This is a lovely question, and thank you so much for voicing it in such a beautiful way. Education is about three main things. If you look at just a general framework, it's about knowledge acquisition, it's about skills development, and competencies. And we can take for granted that knowledge is conveyed and is learned and practiced in the best manner possible in our contemporary education sphere. Skills development, on the other hand, is something that is ever evolving, and with a digital reality, with artificial intelligence, the skills that we need to develop for our future careers are changing every day. So we look to foundations like critical thinking, like lifelong learning, like being a good team member. So these are some core skills that students will practice in their studies. But today there are so many reports and studies that come back to us as educators with lists of skills that are longer and longer. And so at the end, one of the main components for us in UDST really is to look at the modern workplace and replicate it so that when students come into the classroom, their classroom is their future workplace. And so they will learn the knowledge, the competencies, and develop multiple skills that are contextual to the professions that they look to follow in their future life.
Fascinating, Dr. Rosie. It's good to see then that they're education recognizing that they need to evolve to emulate the workplace to match that reality. It's a very good point. Well, Dr. Rosie Bateson, Dean of the College of General Education at the University of Doha for Science and Technology, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.